first vaccine you're offered, because you don't want to wait months to try and get a different vaccine and be at risk when you could get this vaccine early on.
Yeah, I was just about to ask that. President Biden, by the way, just said that he found this news from Johnson & Johnson to be, quote, encouraging. But, you know, there are those folks who will look at the numbers and say, maybe I should hold out for Moderna and Pfizer because they've got a higher number. I take your point. It's apples to oranges. It's not exactly a fair comparison. But should you wait, or should you just get the first vaccine that comes your way?
Savannah, hands down, you should get the first vaccine that comes your way, because if you're waiting 3 or 4 months to get a vaccine that you think is better, in those 3 to 4 months, especially since we know the South African variant is here, the UK variant is here, the Brazil variant is here, that could be a risky time. So you want to be as protected as possible, early as possible. And like I said, this Johnson & Johnson vaccine does protect you from severe illness, hospitalizations, and death, which at the end of the day, that's the bottom line. That's what we want to make sure we prevent.
So now that we have this study, we have this research and these numbers, Dr. Torres, how soon would you expect the J&J vaccine to be going into people's arms?
They're expected to go for emergency use authorization any week now. Once they start getting that, they're going to go ahead and push the vaccine out very quickly. They say 100 million doses by the end of the year. My guess is within the next few weeks or a month or so, we're going to start seeing large amounts of dosing. And again, remember, it's easier to handle. It's one shot. You don't have to come back for a second shot. And so a lot more people are going to be able to get vaccinated with this one and the other ones as well.
All right, Dr. John Torres on the breaking news on a new vaccine potentially from Johnson & Johnson. Thank you. And coming up, we're going to have a live report from Wuhan.